Okay guys, here it is. I know a lot of people have been asking me about it, and here it is finally. This is a 1962 Cub Cadet original. Purchased it across the street from the Bowers Antique Engine and Tractor Show on, I guess it was the weekend of June 13th, I guess it was. And it had been sitting in a barn for quite a while. And the gentleman that had it, I guess, passed away. I'm going to take you off the stand here. And the people that were trying to get stuff for the estate, sell stuff for the estate, whatever, had it out for sale. So here it is. Came with the original mowing deck. It's missing some parts. However, I started to collect some of those parts. I gotta move some of this stuff so you guys can actually see this. It has the original 7 horsepower Kohler engine in it. Yeah. Let's see here. I was doing work on my Model T today, which is why the tire iron and the chisels and stuff are out. But yeah, we were able to get it running up at the show. Doesn't have a muffler on it. It's missing the oil bath assembly there for the air cleaner, and it's missing the coil. But at the tractor show, there was a swap meet parts section that you could buy stuff. I ended up finding a used coil for it. Oh, I need a spark plug wire too, but there's the coil. Here's a spark plug wire. It's brand new. Didn't install it because I borrowed the one off my John Deere 110 that I had. And we basically put gas in it. We did have to clean the sediment bowl because that was clogged up from how many years. Try and get this thing out of here. I had to cut my tires off of the Model T today. That'll be in the next video. But there it is. Whoops. Jeez. I'm gonna fall over this shit now. I got too much shit. Anyway, we borrowed the battery from my buddy's tractor. We borrowed the spark plug wire from my John Deere 110 round fender. And we found a used coil, and we had to clean the sediment bowl at the bottom of the tank here. That was just clogged totally. But once we did all that, the carburetor had gas, started right up, ran beautiful. So now I do still have to get a muffler for it, and I'm also missing the hood ornament, which I hear is hard to get. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But I got the oil bath air cleaner in the house. I got, let's see, the coil bracket, because the coil that I bought didn't have a bracket, so I had to leave it hang there. Let's see what else I get. Oh, the key that's in here, I don't know if I have it in here or somewhere else. No, it's in here. It's a little bent, so before it breaks, I bought a new ignition key. Other than that, it like I said, I mean, it ran great. Didn't smoke hardly at all. All the gears work in the transmission. But my buddy was driving it around, and he wanted to go over after. Well, he drove it around the show, and in top gear nonetheless, at full throttle, and he drove around, and he came back and he said, I'm going to drive it across the street to where we got it to show the guy we got it running. And we didn't know it at the time, but the bolt that holds this wheel assembly on here, wheel and tire assembly in the front, wasn't in. It was actually laying on the deck. So, and we had removed the deck prior to getting it running, so we didn't put it in. We didn't know where it was from, and we didn't even look there to see that, you know, take notice it was missing. And he went to take off, and the front tire and wheel fell right off the tractor, and the whole thing just went right in the ground. Oh my God, you should have seen that. So many people were laughing and stuff, but anyway, I told him, look, I said, let's just get the wheel and tire back on. I think this might be the bolt for it, which it turned out to be, to hold it on. You know, let's just run it out of gas that's in there, because the sediment bowl was leaking gas so bad. It was running right down the side of the engine shroud, right to the coil where the hot lead was. So, yeah, we ran out of gas, which didn't take much because it was leaking so bad. And we put that bolt in there, and that in the threads there into the axle. But I found out when you go to tighten it, it feels like it's stripped. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe there's some extra threads behind that I can get a longer bolt. But I don't know. Man, it's freaking ugly out here today. But yeah, got the original fenders on her, the original reflectors, and underneath here I believe to be, now that I put everything on here to show you the tractor, I gotta take it off again. Well, there goes my coil. Well, I got a new one if I need it now, but set that there. I believe this to be the original seat cover, which looks like they had some stuff sitting on it. Maybe it'll come clean. It's pretty brittle though. I don't know. I've seen this knob. It's held on with electrical tape. Oh, also, besides the fact that I need to get a muffler for this piece here that you're supposed to press the button to move the deck up and down, it's missing. So I gotta check into that, see if I can find that. But other than that, we freed up the throttle connection after all that running around was done, and the choke cable works yet. So really it's just a matter of taking the parts that I've gotten so far and putting them on the tractor. I'll tell you what, it's the first old Cub Cadet I've ever had, and it's really cool. Even though I didn't really get to drive it yet because the other guy was driving it, but yeah, pretty cool. Neat little tractor. Yeah. So, don't know if it charges the battery or not. I didn't have my meter there to check it, and this doesn't have an amp gauge on it. So, I don't know about that yet. But, nonetheless, there it is, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. So I'll see you in the next one. Later.